Hey, Hal and Jan, Matt Bolter here. Hope y'all are well. I am having a great day. It's my day off. Don't tell my bishop that I'm working on my day off. There are exceptions to every rule, I suppose. Or you might say that rules, at least some of them, were made to be broken. I am recording this video in the Mueller neighborhood. The house that I bought 20 years ago is a mile and a quarter that way. St. George's, I think, is probably a mile that way. I thought it would be appropriate to make this video for y'all from Mueller because Mueller is key to our vision at St. George's, our vision and our future. This is probably one of my favorite coffee shops in Austin, although I love Cherrywood and I love many other coffee shops. This is Halcyon. It's a great place. Yeah, good to see you guys. Super grateful to y'all. I wanted to just give you an update on where I'm at in terms of our Jubilee 23 work together. I am going to try to avoid the phrase stewardship campaign. That's just a decision I'm making based on input from others, based on counsel, wise counsel from people like Beth Fain at the diocese. So Jubilee 23, very excited. And so I'm just going to go through my little outline. I'm going to try to post this outline in the show notes beneath the video here. Number one, I wanted to just talk to you about our Jubilee narrators. So I'm grateful to Jan for giving me some names and helping me think about that. This Sunday, Pete Siebert is lined up to do that. All of these speakers will speak for 3 minutes during the announcement time. I am meeting with them ahead of time to coach them up. Very excited about Pete's talk. I think it's going to be great. I have asked August Dolan Henderson to go the following Sunday. I guess that's the first Sunday in October. I have not heard back from him, so I was wondering if one of y'all might be willing to just reach out to August and say, hey, Father Matt would love for you to speak for 3 minutes during the announcement time on Sunday, August 2nd. And he will be following up with you to meet with you the week before that. If one of y'all would do that, that would be amazing. Super grateful. I also want to say that when it comes to these Jubilee narrators, these Jubilee narratives, again, 3 minutes during the announcement time. When it comes to those, we're going to record those. I've already spoken to Liam Dolan Henderson, who is going to splice that 3-minute segment out of the video recording that we do anyway. And what I'm hoping to do is to splice onto that an intro and an outro from me, very, very brief. This will be like a 5-minute video total. I'd like to do one a week. I wanted to pick your brains. Who can we help, or who can we ask to help with that on the technical side? Maybe Liam or maybe Raul. We can talk about that when we meet early next week or next week. I'm excited about that, by the way. Yes, these short 3-minute videos will be recorded. I'm hoping to add an intro and an outro to them. That, by the way, will probably be my main talking medium throughout the entire Jubilee journey. I will be talking about our Jubilee journey during sermons. Please pray for me. I wrote my banner article this last week. Maybe you saw that on the Jubilee journey. And I'm just going down my list. I would like to have one simple postcard, which will land in people's mailboxes 2 weeks before November 6th, Jubilee Sunday. I'm hoping y'all can help me with that. I would also like to have a special section on the website dedicated to our Jubilee journey. By the way, one of the things that will go in that special section of the website will be my compensation breakdown, showing how I spend my time and what my priorities are and what people are giving to whenever they make a pledge to St. George's. We can talk more about that when we meet. I've already talked that through a little bit with Jan. That has to do with the fact that my compensation is an exorbitant percentage of the overall budget of St. George's, and while I am sensitive about that, I also want to be rigorously honest and transparent and put that on the table and admit that ahead of time. I think I should be the one to bring that up and not someone else. And by showing all the different ways I spend my time, speaking Spanish, hanging with the homeless, leadership development, evangelism in the neighborhood, working on sermons, all of these things, financial stewardship. I think that will help. That will help people realize that this isn't just some bureaucratic red tape type ministry that they're giving to. Not at all. And the other thing that'll allow me to say, I think, is that in the future, these same sorts of ministries will occupy roughly the same percentage of our overall energy and what we have on our plate. But in the future, it won't just be going to Father Matt's compensation. It'll be going to other staff people, other programs, other ministries. So that's a little bit about the website that I would like to have. Hoping y'all can help me with that. I would like next item. I'd like to have special envelopes with cards in them, which will be used for people to make their pledge and put that in the offering in the alms basin or the special baskets on Jubilee Sunday. And it's important that on those cards, people are allowed to make non-financial, holistic promises to God. In other words, maybe someone will be led to pray for their neighbor once a week. Maybe someone will be led to write a letter to an elderly person in a nursing home once a week. We want to encourage people to make promises to God that are not simply financial, and so that has to be reflected, acknowledged, and celebrated in these promise cards. Okay. Next item, everything we do on the card must also be doable online. And in the case of those online promises, these must be represented liturgically on Jubilee Sunday. Also, we will make a space to recognize non-church promises. We want to celebrate the fact that people might be making a promise to God to support an AIDS ministry that has nothing to do with St. George's, or a program for battered women, or a program for sex workers, or a program for undocumented citizens. All of that is kingdom work, and all of that is a part potentially of the promises that God's people make to the Lord. And we want to acknowledge that, celebrate that, bring that into Jubilee Sunday. Looking forward to meeting with you guys again. My thought on that is that we'll meet next week in person for 90 minutes. I would like to meet near the end of our Jubilee journey again in person for 90 minutes. But every other meeting, and I would like to do it once a week, every other meeting, let's shoot for an hour or an hour and a half. We can shoot for an hour. I'm totally cool with that on Zoom. Okay. Y'all, I love you. Thank you for your help. Thank you for serving the body of Christ. And that's it for me. Peace. We'll talk soon. Bye.